stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders, that they are not meant to be leaders, that they are not biologically wired to be leaders, and that it does not come natural to them.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. This video is a juicy video and I need you guys to watch this video, okay, to the end. Okay, so this video is a video of a lady who came online to talk about how men are not natural leaders, and this has gotten a lot of people talking. Okay, she came online to talk about how men are not natural leaders, but society has made men to think that they are natural leaders, and she went on to talk about the dynamic of how naturally men usually want to be told what to do and move things and how to do this. But when it comes to leading, women naturally lead and put things in order and get things done. But for men, men always want to be told what to do. And for me, I find this conversation very interesting. And let me know if you agree with what she said. Okay. So with that all said, guys, let's go check out what she said and then we'll come back and talk more.
I stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders, that they are not meant to be leaders, that they are not biologically wired to be leaders, and that it does not come natural to them. I believe this for so many reasons. One, they're simply just not good at it, and you can tell that it is a forced nature upon them. If it was a natural, inherent part of their being, they wouldn't have to assert themselves so aggressively over other people. And I always go back to this perspective of like why so many men join the military, and obviously like there are class reasons for this. Poverty is one of them, economic status is one of them, but men like to be told what to do. They like to take orders, they like to know the list of things that they need to do, and then they just do them. They're not the ones who are out there like strategizing, they are the doers in the narrative. I think about this in heterosexual relationships as well too, because men want to be perceived as head of households, and yet they don't know where shit is in the kitchen. They don't know where shit is at the grocery store. They don't know how to take care of their children without the mother of the child being there. They're always looking to the women in their lives to tell them how things operate. Not only do they do this with their mothers, but they also do this with their wives, and then also their daughters.
So that's what she said. Go down in the comment section and let me know if you agree or if you disagree. Go ahead and share your thoughts. Go down and share thoughts. And let me know if you agree or disagree. What are your points? Love to know your own take. This video has gotten people to have that conversation, to really dig deep, to say, you know what, are men actually born natural leaders or they are made to be leaders, or are women are the natural leaders? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Okay, love to know what you think. But let's go check out people's thoughts on this. Then I'll come back and share more of my thoughts. But go down and share yours. I want to know what you think. Okay.
I stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders, that they are not.
He then talks about how women are natural born leaders, and I think this perfectly explains why women are dominating the creator industry. And yeah, women outnumber men in this industry, but I cannot tell you how many times I've gone into Sephora and a product has been sold out online and in stores because one girl made a video about it. And I can easily name 10 influencers that could sell out warehouses of products, but I can't do the same thing for male influencers. And I think this is yet another reason why people get so mad about how much money influencers make, because it is a female dominated industry where women are making more than men. But even if we aren't talking about the beauty space, one of the highest search niches on both TikTok and YouTube is the travel industry. So if you're a travel creator, people are searching for your content and watching it to see what they want to do. But let's say you're not a creator and you're a regular 9-to-5 girly and you just want to go on vacation. You are most likely the person that's choosing the destination, the hotel, what you're going to do while you're there, the restaurants that you're going to go to. And if you're not traveling with the girls or with your partner or with your family, you're probably still going to plan a solo trip, because women are also more likely to be solo travelers. And if you're thinking, well, why does this even happen? It's because when you are a natural leader, people are going to be influenced by you. Whether you inspire them, educate them, show them something new they've never seen before, they are going to want to follow you. So if you feel like you're a natural leader, but you aren't posting content, you need to stop. And if you want to learn how to be a travel creator, I have a full ebook in my bio. But someone somewhere is looking for your leadership quality.
I stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders, that they are not meant to be leaders.
Literally, they're not. And I really didn't want to say this, but like I was so scared to say this because I already know like people are just gonna come for me. But I'm a relationship therapist, and so I couldn't scroll past this video and not say anything. From my experience, the couples that are the strongest, most successful, longest lasting are the ones in which the woman is the leader of the relationship. Since the dawn of time, there's been so many women leaders that have been like in the Bible and in ancient Egyptian, whatever. Like women's were always just the head of the game. I think somewhere down the line, society made it a thing to like reverse roles and say that men were the providers and the protectors. I think it's a societal thing. I don't think it's instinctive or natural. Because like that other creator was saying, I stitched a video so you could go back and watch it. If it was a natural thing, and I actually wrote a video about this in my notes a couple months back, probably like October, and I was gonna say something, but I got scared and I never posted the video. But since she did it, let's really just talk about it. If it was a natural thing, it wouldn't be forced. We wouldn't be having 50-50 conversations. We wouldn't be trying to remind men to do it. It would have been natural. It is more, from my experience, what I've observed with couples, it is more, common for men to want to be told what to do. Even when we look at the most powerful couples, there's always like a man who is kind of just like taking the lead of his wife. He might be the face of something, but it's evident that he's taking the lead of his wife. The wife is the brains of the operation. Okay, I wanted to give a really quick example. So take LeBron James and Savannah James. It is evident that LeBron is out all the time doing what he needs to do while Savannah is at home actually running their family system. So LeBron is the face of the system, but he goes out and he gets the money, quote unquote, providing, but he brings it back home to Savannah in order for her to successfully water and grow their family system. LeBron is the face and the provider while Savannah is the operator. And it's genius. It's a great system. Like Obama, for example, Obama and Michelle, he's very open about first of all, he introduces himself as, I am Michelle Obama's husband. And secondly, he is very open about the fact of, that Michelle ran the country and he was just the face. We notice that when a man is really, confident in his identity, he's much more likely to behave as Obama. And it's so funny because men, because of society, I'm just going to write it off to societal, norms. Because of society, men feel like they have to be dominant, they have to be the one to make all the decisions. But ironically enough, when they are in that position, they are uncomfortable. I don't make the rules, this is just what I see. I do want to say that men are, at their best when they're protecting. I could give them that. But when it comes to leading, if we just look at where society is going today, the best companies are being ran by women. We don't talk about it because, society has always wanted to women, and women don't get jobs and women don't get the CEO positions, but they do. So for my men out there, if leading doesn't feel natural to you, just find you a dominant woman that is willing and able to lead. And it won't be hard because naturally women are leaders. And dominant doesn't mean dominant over you. It just means confident, certain, sure, emotional, but the good kind. Because if you're able to tap into your emotions effectively, you can make the best decisions. But yeah, you guys are safe kings. You don't have to lead the whole entire herd. Women can do it too. As humans, we're actually both masculine and feminine. As a human being, you should be able to operate from both places. But, society says men can only be masculine. And I see that ruining relationships every single day. Because it's really hard to feel like you have to be something that you're just not. So men feel like they have to be something that they're not, while women are expecting men to be something that they're not. And it's just causing all unnecessary conflict. So let's just, as a community, as a society, come together and realize that men are not always going to be the leaders that we want them to be. It is what it is.
I stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders, that they are not meant to be leaders, that they are...
Maybe you've seen this controversial experiment on UK TV channel where they left a group of boys and girls unsupervised in a house with all... and oh no, what happened? We are so surprised. The boys destroyed the house and they were violent and aggressive and did what the boys do. And the girls, they were being real people. They were making normal things, schedule, and supporting each other and baking cupcakes and having fun without destroying and bullying each other. And everyone was like, oh, yeah, let's see, how interesting, how come. But the problem is, nothing changes. It's in their blood, because it's at the level where generations bred this type of human being, male, that it's obvious since they're kids. Have you ever been to a guy's apartment that they're subletting. My friends recently moved in a beautiful house. Just 3 dudes. There is no beautiful house anymore. They cannot take care of anything. They are not leaders. If there is no one that can tell them what to do and how to do, they destroy things around them. They destroy everything around them. We should not let men to do anything. It's so simple. I cannot.
I stand by the opinion that men are not inherent leaders.
This actually is 100% true. Men are not natural leaders. First off, I want to say very few men will ever be leaders, but what they really mean is men are not even leading in their own relationships. Carl Jung talked about this concept of the man-child, and it's basically a man who cannot commit to a job, he can't commit to a relationship or anything that lasts like long-term. Now, these young men are super ambitious, but they have no plan to achieve their goals. You know, maybe they want to be a YouTuber, a professional fighter, an NBA player. Women are more realistic with their goals. Why do you think the majority of people who go to college are women? And the majority of people buying courses online are, guess what? Men. Collegeist right behind me is named Marie Franz. She was a student of Carl Jung, and she basically predicted that man-childness is going to spread like a disease. And guess what? She was right. Because a lot of men don't have fathers, and only 17% of men had a good relationship with their father growing up. In the United Kingdom and also these countries, the father has always had a minimal role in the household. So even if you have a father and you're part of these cultures, I mean, you're already more susceptible to basically becoming a man-child. In the countries in brown and yellow, you still have a pretty good chance of making it because the father, if he's there, he'll actually be a little bit more involved in your life than within the green cultures. Now, this is also one of the biggest causes of the male mental health epidemic. Men do want to be leaders. They want to lead in their relationship. They want to provide for women. Even if you guys don't want it and you want to be the breadwinner, whatever. Men still want to be. That's just how men are wired. Being in the state has caused neuroses, which is basically depression, anxiety, and yeah, that's why men are so depressed. You have to take up more responsibility as a man if you're going to be happy in life. It sucks. You know, that's why men developed ideologies like Stoicism. It's a whole ideology based on living by your nature, in accordance with nature. You know, in the Bible, it talks about how Adam is commanded to work. Evolve this way, but we have to use our consciousness to do that. Women actually have like mother nature, like, you know, women historically were getting pregnant, so they are more inclined to be able to labor, like to do work. It's how men and women evolved, in my opinion, that has caused basically women to succeed in the modern world and men just not.
Okay. Let me know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thought. Okay, let me know if you agree or disagree. We're allowed to disagree. Yeah, we're here for amazing conversation. So feel free to share your thought. For me, I agree with this statement 100 and about 10,000%. This statement is so true, and I feel like this is a conversation that it's not being accepted by society, and people are not, especially men, are not willing to hear it. Yes, you can also be a provider and not be a leader. A lot of the time, men usually equate bringing money to being a leader, when reality now, women too also make money. And when it comes to running the house, running the family, running everything, guys, you tell me, like, a lot, like my own husband, like literally, like if I'm not ladies, tell me if this ever happened. If you're married, you're in relationship that you know you're living the house you share with your husband for a very long time, the anxiety you're having to make sure that everything is going to be in place and hope everything will be in place when you come back. Yes, myself and my husband, we've been together for a long time, but the one thing that we always butt head about is that basically some things I have to actually tell him this is how it's been done. Like, he does not even know how it's been done. But I feel like also it also boils down to how society raised them. Society has raised them not to learn anything about life. Society just only told them to just go and work and bring money. But the basic necessity when it comes to life, they were not taught how to clean after themselves, how to clean their house, the environment is not taught, because naturally society already told them that you're going to get a woman that's going to do that for you. But also naturally, I feel like it's a natural instinct for women, for us to always get things done. Like, we can't stay in place that things are not done. Especially myself, I'll consider myself as a very masculine woman in terms of I like directing, I like making sure things are in order and all that. And sometimes it can really cause a lot of risk, because for a man is being told he's the leader, and sometimes when he's seeing you lead, like leading, like look like, oh, you're controlling me. But also, there's also this saying that is being said in my society, and if I feel like it's almost, they say a happy wife, a happy home. And also in my society, they usually say something that a man that wants to move forward in life should listen to his wife, because should listen to the advice of his wife. And record has showed in my society and over around me, in my culture and everything, that if a woman tells her husband not to do something, either be business, a house, or do a decision that the husband is bent on doing, 90% of the time, that if the husband goes ahead to do that thing, the husband always come back regretting it. And that, for me, I feel like that just really proves the point that women are born naturally that. But I feel like society will not want to accept it. Men will not accept it. They feel like when they provide the money, they are the leaders. But we work too, we make money too, so what that plays to. But I feel like, and this is where, let's even come and think, like the lady talking about that UK show. I saw that show. Then you will see how organized, how the women, how the little girls, well, I say women, how the little girls, they were just trying to do things to keep the house clean, watch the plates, cook, and all that. The boys, they were just playing and all that. And I feel like a lot of men like that. We see a lot of men in their 40s, 50s still playing video game. But ask how many, and this is video game they've been playing since they were teens, and ask how many women still plays with toys that they still play with when they were kids. Because that's because we women, we grow up, we know that there are things that needs to be done, and we go ahead to do it. So when people want to argue, I know some people are going to tussle in the comment section and say, oh, what are you saying? You know, my man, do it respectfully, Sha. But for me, I 150% agree with this statement that men are not born natural leaders. They are being forced by society to be natural leaders. And most times, if you allow a man to lead you, they may lead you to the ditch. Ladies, I've been myself and my husband, we've had this conversation before. Yes, I think it's going to see this video. We've had this conversation before where I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I don't want to follow you. Sometimes my husband say, let's do this thing this way. I'm usually like, no. That's because I feel like men are babies. Yes, they can be adult, but the way they've been raised and all that, they literally can't do anything. A man cannot survive without a woman, and that's because a man cannot even lead his own life. And that's why they need women so badly in their life, as girlfriends, as wives, as mothers, as sisters. They need women so bad in their life for them to have any form of organized or anything with direction going on in their life. They like being told what to do. I 100% agree with that statement. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. As always, here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.